This is all the Real Madrid news that came out today, and I'm starting out with this. Real Madrid have announced that the court has dismissed the appeal from UEFA RFF in La Liga, confirming that UEFA have abused their dominant position and violated European Union competition law in the Super League case. Now Real Madrid will seek damages and continue pushing for reforms. Now also Real Madrid confirmed this. Girona vs Real Madrid will be played on Sunday the 30th of November at 21 CET, and Athletic Club vs Real Madrid will be played Wednesday the 3rd of December at 19 CET, which means that Real Madrid will have less than 72-hour mandatory rest. But anyways, the team was back in training today as we get ready for the game against Valencia. However, there was not too much focus on the training itself. The focus was on Vini Jr. apologizing, in which he came out with an official statement today apologizing to all Madristas. Now, he did leave off Xabi Alonso, and these are the details on how he apologized. He arrived to training on time, and before it started, he was the one who gathered all his teammates and explained to them what he later posted on social media. In that meeting, only the players were present, without the technical staff, and it was said that the anticipated conversation between Xabi Alonso and the player has not happened yet. However, it was all smiles in training today, and it was said that the players began the session with work in the gym, followed by a series of activation exercises on the pitch. They then split into groups for passing drills, before proceeding to a tactical stage, and then they ended off with several games on a small pitch. David Alaba and Rudiger continued with their recovery processes. Now Carousel was also saying that Real Madrid are still insistent on renewing Vini Jr.'s contract. They want to keep the player at the club beyond the current contract, and there was also news about Xabi Alonso, saying that the victory in El Clásico was extremely important for Xabi Alonso. Then Mario Cortegana also brought out this news, that Xabi Alonso tried to ensure more discipline and order in daily life by controlling schedules, increasing gym work at a preventive level, in addition to group and individual video sessions. But not everyone welcomed these changes. Sources saying that Xabi Alonso is distant and hard to reach person. Others are saying that they have gone from a coach who rarely participated in training sessions to a coach who seems like just another player. Others saying that he thinks he's Pep when he's just Xabi Alonso. But anyways, in the coming days, we'll see what else comes out about Xabi Alonso. And also, Vini was leaving Valdebebas today. He got a package from someone after training. Also, they called Fran Garcia and they asked, Vini apologized to us? He is a great teammate in the team is what he said. Now also, Rivaldo had some words to say about Vini. I don't know if there's something personal between Vini and Alonso, but sometimes it happens that a coach chooses the most prominent player to gain the group's respect. Vini, being the best player in the world last year, might become a target for this. It's a way of showing authority, as if he's saying, if I can do this with Vini, I can do this with any other player. And he said, I don't agree with what Vini did, but he should be given some understanding. The matter isn't just about this match, but about a context of repeating subs and situations. Sometimes the coach, being a big player, might not like seeing another player become the bigger star. And well, he also said his reaction was not correct, but I understand his anger. He was the star of El Clásico, playing well, and it's been a repeated situation. Whether people like it or not today, Vini is still the best player in the world for FIFA. Now, Fabrizio Romano also said this. Lyon have started talks to sign Endrick on loan in January, and suppose he has opened the door to a move. He's keen on the move on loan until June 2026. And Endrick on IG, he said wait for the moment. Now also, Real Madrid's next 3 games, Valencia, Liverpool, and Rayo Vallecano. Now let me know in the comments how you guys think this is gonna turn out. Also know that the next Champions League opponent, Liverpool, they have only won 1 in the last 7 games. Also, Jude Bellingham, Militao, Courtois, Arda Güler, and Tchouaméni are the 5 players nominated for the Player of the Month. Militao was named La Liga TV Analyst, Player of the Week. Now also, it's being said again that Mbappe will receive his 24-25 Golden Boot award this Friday. Now, David Beckham was asked this by Rio. Name your best 5-a-side team that you have played with, no goalkeepers. David Beckham said, Roberto Carlos, Maldini, Sisu, Ronaldo, and Roy Keane. And he said this about Sisu. You play him a ball anywhere on the pitch, any height, any level, any speed. He'll bring it down like if it was just one of those things. Now also, Southampton played against Castilla, and they tied 1-1. Thiago was one that scored. They were playing in the Premier League International Cup, and this was the second game. Unfortunately, Jesus Fortea was injured. Also, there's news that Erling Haaland is being considered by Real Madrid according to Sport. Let's not take Sport that seriously. Now also, Ekitike was asked favorite striker growing up. He said Benzema, the best striker ever. And also, Vini has played the full 90 minutes just 3 times this season. In all competitions, he's averaging just 68 minutes per game as per Sky Sports. Now also, summer players dressed for Halloween. Endrick with his wife, Vini and his girlfriend, and also Militao and his family. And also, you have Vini and Mbappe for Louis Vuitton. This is not a Halloween costume. And lastly, on IG, you had Benzema post this picture of him and Ronaldo together. But anyways, with all that being said, let me know what you guys think.